World Health Organization said that stress is an epidemic worldwide. And in America, 1,000 corporations have been surveyed, and stress has been growing in the last 2 years. In Australia, 75% survey said that stress is affecting their physical health. 60% of these people reluctantly admitted that they are suffering from mental stress. And 51% of these people do not seek help. They keep it to themselves. You could probably relate to that, or you probably have seen some of your relations that you feel something is happening, but they don't say anything. Also in Australia, the young adult, aged 21, 25, are suffering from depression and from medium to severe anxiety. And suicide in Australia with a young adult is far greater than car accident. That is huge. We have to do something about it. So I was thinking, how can I share information in a more practical way? So what I'd like for you, as I mentioned, I will be talking about certain principles, and I'll do my best to make it as simple as possible. The word I'll be using is simple, but sometimes the simplicity of the word doesn't give enough credit when we actually do it, okay? So one of the universal principles that I first learned many years ago, because I myself had suffered stress and I was not even aware of that stress. But I mean, not aware, because we have a certain level of awareness that we are aware of. The conscious awareness and the subconscious awareness. There's two types of stress. There's an internal stress and there's an external stress. The killer I found is the internal stress that we are not aware of. Just want to give an example of how I experienced that from a young age. Age 13 to mid-30s, I suffered with chronic pain. And drugs, pills doesn't work for me because my body just rejects that. Okay? So it's starting to give stress in my body, but I was young. I was thought it was a growing pain that it will pass. That pain didn't pass, and when I had severe pain, I would be given Demerol, which is a narcotic painkiller. I became a pharmacist, and I stopped it because I learned about the side effects of it. So fast forward, mid-30s, I had enough of that pain. So I consulted traditional Chinese medicine practitioner. And what he said was, it's an energy blockage. Energy blockage. I didn't know what energy blockage is. So I didn't say anything. So he gave me a treatment that would apparently take the energy blockage in my body to relieve the pain. Right? So it did work after 6 weeks of Chinese herbal medicine, which is awful. I never liked the taste. Have anyone here had a Chinese medicine? Mm-hmm. They work, but it is disgusting. I'm serious, but they do work. They know what they're doing. I do not even know what's in the Chinese medicine. And I had a few acupuncture points done in my body. In 6 weeks' time, the 22 years of pain disappeared for good. Okay? So my curiosity was open with that experience. What is this energy blockage? So I studied and understand what are these natural therapies that they're talking about. My training was in pharmacy. I was a clinical pharmacist and an industrial pharmacist. I was a pharmacist whose body rejected drug, pills, and potion. What an irony. Because I couldn't take it. I feel sick, you know. So going back, the curiosity opened my mind. What is this energy blockage? So what I'm gonna, everyone's got a phone, right? You got an iPhone, right? Okay. How does the phone work? You get the Wi-Fi, right? Reception. You do a chat. You transmit message, and the other person receives the message, and you chat on the phone, right? Okay. This physical body, yeah, the physical body. Did you hear that everything is energy? Okay. Yes. The physical body, the one that you can see, is the physical aspect of the body. But the invisible aspect of the body is the energy, we call energy. It's like an electrical system that flows in the body. There is pathway of what they call meridian pathway. I would use, you know, in the house, we got electric box where there's different switches. Think of your body as having those switches. And they are connected. The physical body cannot work without that. Going back to the example that I said, is a blockage is an invisible aspect. So the way traditional Chinese work is balance those energy. Balance. So balance is a simple word, correct? So we must, in stress, we have an imbalanced perception. I'll start with the big one. An unbalanced perception of something that you see, you feel, you think. Because our thoughts, feelings, and emotions of anger, fear, shame, guilt, can imprison us into a sick and unhealthy body. Has everyone experienced those emotions? Right. You feel it. They are very powerful. And they work through those electrical systems. They move through, just like a phone. We connect. You charge the phone. The body is also charged. The body is being charged. What charges the body? Any guess? Sleep is one. Good. What else charges the body?
Food.
Right. What else?
Exercise.
Water.
Great. Water. Yes, brilliant. What else?
Meditation.
Exercise.
Yeah, exercise. Okay. Movement. Water. The body is 70% water, and it's #1 conductor of electricity. Correct? Electricity, positive, negative charge. We are physical body. We are spirit or energy being, living, having a physical experience. Correct? So we must understand we need to balance the physicality and the energy. Our thoughts, feelings, and emotion is an energy part. It moves through the body. So when I was talking about the experience of pain that I had for 22 years, that nothing that cannot diagnose what it is, it's a block in the liver. That's what actually the practitioner said to me. You have are you bearing anger in your liver? That was the word. And have you heard the word liverish? You're liverish? That's what it means. Because all those electrical pathway I'm talking about, the meridians, are connected to every organ system in the body. The liver is negative, the gallbladder is positive. You heard the word yin and yang? Yin is negative, yang is positive. So there's a charges, so we must balance the two. If there's too much of one thing, too much positive charges, it will imbalance the whole system. it has to have a certain balance. I'm not talking about complete balance like that, because if it is, we're dead. It's got to have, you know, a sway between the positive or the negative. So positive, negative is a much simpler word. But the positive and negative charges, if we have a negative anger, you would consider anger, shame, fear, guilt. There are negative forces, correct? And most of us are not aware that we are uploading them into our brain. But where did that start? From a very young age, and even from the time we are conceived. When we are conceived, because we're electrical being, whatever happening with the parents, the mother, the father, they're already downloading those information. Am I losing you?
No.
Okay, example, my neighbor, a child, this is one of my case, she was pregnant with twins, and they were always fighting at home, right? And she's got a problem. I'm not a mother, so I'm not doing the exact word, but there was a problem with the amniotic fluid, right, in the body. So the doctor was syringing water from one baby to balance the other one. But there was a danger to that, right? So she happened to consult with me. Really, I did not know, right? I understand some of my training, but because I'm an energy being and I can tune into it, when I'm in tune, what I did is I said, do you mind if I touch it? So I did. So I touched that. She's got a few months pregnant, and I did not know my body energetically went into the perfect point into her tummy, and she felt it. She felt that separation inside her. So I just went, what did happen? Because I study, but also I use my observation. Because energy is something we are not used to up to this time. And it's very powerful, okay? So fast forward, I said to her, okay, you tell your doctor to examine you first before syringing that fluid, because it can affect the other baby. The good news was, the doctor said it was normal. So that's, I'm just saying that the stress, the baby was under stress because of what's happening in the family. So what my suggestion to her and the husband, I have to talk, because they have conflict, right? So, and I said, you are transmitting your stress to this baby. So I'd like for you, if you want your baby to leave, that's what I was getting. I said, every night you touch your tummy and you tell your baby you love the baby. Both of you. You must connect to that baby. Fast forward, they listened to me. And the baby, 2 healthy twin baby was born. So that was just an example for me. So you could understand you have so much power within you that has been untapped. The power of your thoughts, feelings, and emotion. But again, what's interfering with us to balance that? Our mind, majority of us, we were not taught. We were taught, he's good, he's bad, correct? And we perceive a person, when someone is being judged bad or good, we stick that, we create that personality. But the reality is, every person that's good, there's a bad in them as well. Each one of us have the positive and negative forces with us. And you will have to think to balance that. And to balance that is to have an understanding that if you perceive someone as bad, what you're seeing in that person is actually part of you that you don't see inside of you. They are mirror. Okay? So I'd like you to think while we're thinking like this, because we're going to do some exercise to understand your energy and the positive and the negative just on the real life experience. Think of some negative experience that you have in life right now, or something that you are experiencing now. Can you think of stress? Okay. Stress? Okay. And we're going to use what's called a muscle test. There are many forms of muscle tests because our body actually talks to us and we don't even know. Or we're not conscious of it. Okay? So think of your stress. Tell me, raise your hand when you're ready. Just feel that stress, see it, if it is anger, whatever feeling it is. And raise your hand when you're already connected to that, and I'll get you to do some tests. Once. Okay, 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 okay. Hold that, hold the negative stress or okay. Okay. We're going to use a finger test. There are charges in all these fingers, positive to negative. So let's use this in the middle. The middle is more neutral. And let's just use, and be strong. Okay, I use this one, and then you push, okay. Your right hand, who is right-handed and left-handed? Left-handed, use your left. Okay, we try, okay. You try. Which one is, we try them all, which one is the strongest we feel? Okay, one. You feel for yourself which one is the strongest in your hand.
Are we thinking of the stress?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Oh.
Just try it first. Okay. Okay, that's the strongest for you. Now, think of your stress. Drink it, feel it, see it. And now, do this. See if it is strong or weak. Okay. You see? Okay. So remember whether is it strong or is it weak. Remember that. Now, I'd like you to go into a beautiful place. That you're feeling peace. You're happy. You could be in the rainforest, listening to birds singing. You relax. You breathe in that beauty. You feel it. You take it in. And when you can feel it, you can see it. When you're ready for it, you do the test again and see if you can find the difference. Switch to the negative. Anyone see the difference? Feel it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So when you are focused on the negative and you're not feeling good, it's weak, correct? It affects the whole system. It affects everything. And when you're weak, and I talk about the body's got the meridians, which is the electrical system that's connected to every organ. It affects the whole body, giving you a unique symptoms that is unique to you, depending on the weakness that you inherited from your parents. But how can you quickly change that? Talk about the positive and the negative. An accountant, what do you do when you do balancing the book? You look everywhere, right? You look everywhere, where's the loss? Where's the profit? And you try to put That's the job. So we'll do something similar.